Imagine we have a silent partner or board advisory on our staff that we don't have to pay a 30% commission fee or partnership fee to. Imagine we have someone we could go to and get factual information without emotions. Because we know restaurants is full of emotions. We deal with staff call-outs, managers overwhelmed, us as owners making decisions on feelings. Nobody has time to sit back and see the patterns. But guess what? AI does. This is a tremendous piece of our company a lot of restaurants are missing out on. Today we're going to talk about practical ways we can use ChatGPT for our restaurant. Open up a ChatGPT account. And when you open up ChatGPT, there's a part you could create an agent. I'm sure on YouTube you could look at plenty of instruction on how to open up an agent, how to start an agent. Now you're going to name that agent the name of your restaurant. If let's say Tony's Tavern, we'll name it Tony's Tavern. What I would want you to do for the next 30 days is train that agent. Every day feed it information that happens in the restaurant. So today's Monday. We say Tony called out today and didn't show up. Linda came in 20 minutes late on Monday. Our numbers did well between 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. We did very well. But forget the numbers for now. We don't even have to dictate that. We could actually take our receipt from our POS system and take a photocopy and put it into that agent. And on a daily basis, take a picture of it and create it on that agent folder. Now we're going to do the same thing with our food costs. When you go out shopping, receipts. No matter what you do, send out for last minute lemons, last minute sugar, send someone to the grocery store to pick up anything that deal with purchasing. You create a receipt for, and you take a picture and feed it to ChatGPT. Everything you're running low on in the kitchen, you ran out of chicken on Tuesday, feed it to ChatGPT. Because what you're creating, you're feeding ChatGPT patterns. And a lot of times in our restaurant, we have patterns. And we just, as owners and restaurant employees and as managers, we just learn to live with the patterns of the restaurant. So now what ChatGPT is going to do for us is help us to outsmart those patterns, live outside those patterns, make it better. But what it will do is catch our patterns. Very important. We do this for the next 30 days. Now the outcome would be this. We could go back after 30 days, sometime even 14 days. We could go back and ask ChatGPT, hey, what would be a good idea for the next 6 months to grow my restaurant with a 20% margin? Pinpoint from my record, from my patterns, what would be a good idea to have a promotion for my restaurant for the next 6 months to raise my margin to 20%. ChatGPT will spit you out a clear data of what you need to do, a clear schedule of what you need to do to raise the price by 20%. What you're going to do is follow that procedure. It will tell you marketing ideas, social media ideas, special ideas, or you can even ask it specifically what you need to target in. It will tell you your staff reduction, ways you to cut out on staff, where you need to cut out on your food patterns, or what sells and what don't sell. And sometimes you might have an item that don't sell and not making you money. It will tell you how you can make more money with that item. The more you feed your ChatGPT with information, the more it will return back information to you and help you out in your business. There's no other human that could help you out the way AI can. And I repeat that firmly. This is from experience. You feed your agent information and it will feed you back great information. So we have to think about this. The world of AI, and I've been doing a lot of training, I'm just in love with it because I'm very excited with AI. I don't know why people are intimidated to get into AI. I would strongly get your staff to be involved with AI as well. I would have a computer, whether it's about a POS system or even integrate in your POS system, chat GPT agent, where anyone could spit into it and with their comments, how they could how you could have maybe an email system where your employees could tell you in that 30 days how they could improve service in the restaurant, and you feed it to chat GPT. Don't be scared to take in comments from your employees. Sometimes they are very helpful. And you can have a little drop box in your restaurant by the register. Customers' comments, they could drop it in freely. They don't have to leave a name or anything. Those tools will help you feed chat GPT so you could have a better outcome with numbers in your restaurant. You could see patterns that you could fix right away. You could see problems. You could foresee problems that you've been facing on a daily basis. But now you have a silent partner that will only cost you $20 a month. And the beautiful part about it, it only takes you maybe 10 minutes a day to feed your computer, to feed your chat GPT. 10 minutes a day. You can do it right on your phone. Take a picture, click your receipt right onto chat GPT. It's very, very important. We step into the age of AI with restaurants, but most people think, oh, I could use AI to get better reservation, to do research on other restaurants and what they're doing. No, train it like an employee inside of your restaurant. Train it like a fifth arm. Train it as someone. Matter of fact, give it a name. Call it Jackie. Jackie's your silent partner. You have a problem, you're waking up and you see that today's raining. What can I do? Say, Jackie, what can I do to make today a better sales day? I know it's raining, people don't want to come out. What can I do? Give me a promotional idea that I might have to post on my social media to get people to come out today. Boom, you will get an answer. You could give it a try. What would it hurt? We're just getting started with AI, guys. If you don't get on the ball with AI, you would lose out. And it's never too late to start. Now I got like 6 certifications on data science and AI. And I understand as a consultant, restaurant consultant, the importance of having AI as part of your business. Matter of fact, as a consultant, if you come up to me and say, hey, I created an agent, you share that agent with me, and I'm able to ask that agent certain questions, and we could take your restaurant to the next level, and I'm able to see physically what next level you could take your restaurant to with that AI information, you'd be on a whole different ball game. There's no more excuse. You have a tool that you could use that does not judge you, that's not emotional, that will look at the numbers for what it is, the real numbers, not the numbers you're making up in your head, not the numbers you're wishing for. No, the real numbers you're dealing with. If you spent $300 on groceries on Monday where you needed to spend $150, you will see the cost. It will break it down. You're not in a fantasy. You're in the real time, real world. Money's being spent. And your time should not be wasted. I'm very passionate about this. I wish that I could walk to every restaurant and say, put AI on your phone. And this is, you don't need a magic wand. Get with the technology of AI, people. It's very, very, very important. My name is Darius from King Catering. You know, I am so passionate about restaurants. I wish every restaurant could win. I wish every restaurant could win. I remember a long time ago, a friend of mine, we was in a room, and a friend of mine said, Darius, if you ever become a millionaire, you will go out every night to a restaurant. You know what? He is right. I'm not even a millionaire. Every night I could go out to a restaurant to eat, I go out in a restaurant to eat. It could be a hole in the wall. I love the experience of going to a restaurant, but you know what I love the most is helping small businesses win, because sometimes the smallest mistakes could be costing you 40% downfall. Believe me, I seen it. So I'm very passionate about this. This is not just play for me. This is not content. This is coming from the heart. So let's create AI 2026. Let's get into it. Let's make AI our partner, and speak to you next week on another podcast. Be Darius. We'll talk later. Bye.